Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia Rose, and I just have to say that I'm so happy that you clicked on this video. Recently, God the Divine was kind enough to expand my reach, and for those of you that commented saying that the message resonated with you, I'm so humbled by this, that I could be of service to you, and I'm just so grateful. And this was some days ago. I believe it was January 10th, yes, the evening of. And this message I'm recording on, what day is it? January 14th, Sunday, 2024. Yeah, this message was coming through yesterday, but I had to take some side quests for God, and that allowed me time to sit with this message so I could ruminate on it and see what else was coming through. Yeah, you could be seeing 111 at this time, some other angel numbers: 222, 333, 1010, 1111, 711, 911, 777, 888, 555, 1055. Yeah, so the first thing that came through was the song Self-Love featuring Baby Rose on the Dreamville album with Lennox and Boss Bass. I hope I said that right. Yeah, so I just wanted to go over some of the lyrics of that song with you. I'm not going to sing the whole thing. It starts out, just this first bit here is... Yeah, no, there's a lot really to unpack here, and I encourage you to look up the song and see if it resonates. I'll drop the name of the song and a link to it in the description box. It starts out saying, I said, tired of being cordial, tired of being normal, tired of being forced in, tied up in the moment. I'm living without a purpose, wearing it on the surface, love, making it look good. Meanwhile, it's been hurting. Oh, self-love is the best love. See, your love is the worst drug. Self-love is the best love, but your love is the worst drug. And I just woke up singing this song. I woke up singing it and I was like, oh, that's so interesting. I'm curious to see where that goes. And there were a couple other things that came through, just some things that I wrote down before we get into the cards. I can feel, obviously, this is strongly a self-love message, but it's also a love message, and I'll get into it. So one of the things that came through was too many chances. I mean, need I say more? Okay, then this going through changes that comes up later in the song and the lyrics here, that it's so, it can feel so normal to want to put up a front and pretend that everything's okay and everything's normal when we're undergoing deeply transformative changes in our lives, in our personalities, and in our emotions. And I want to say that I'm here with you. I do that too. And the process of surrendering to the process is quite a transition. It's sometimes something that is forced upon us. The need to surrender. Sorry, I just got an interruption and Sorry, this is, it just happens this way in my videos. Like, I'll be sitting here, I'll be sharing something with you, and then someone will come through and they'll be like, hey, I gotta say this. Why don't you say that? Add that. So sometimes I just, I have to take a minute to listen. Yeah, this is strongly a message about you not needing to pretend that you're okay when you're not okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. And I'm just grateful that I get to be bringing this message to you because I need to hear it too. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to say, you know what, God, you know what, universe, you know what, life, this is a little too much for me right now. And I need you to back the fuck up. I need you to back the fuck up 5 steps so I can breathe. Because the cognitive dissonance got me like, oh, what year is it? What century is it? I don't know. So, God the Divine, as you are moving through all of this turbulence right now, as your long-held beliefs are getting uprooted, as your relationships are uncovering deeper layers of truth, you are being reminded to focus on one thing at a time and focus on what needs to be done right now, because the devil is in the ruminating. The devil is in the ruminating, and the constant thought process, the looping, is what keeps you disconnected from the reality that you are divine, that you are eternally connected to the divine and cared for by the divine. And sometimes to hear that can be really invalidating. I know. They can both be true. It can be true that you are going through some of the deepest, darkest shit you have ever uncovered in your life. And it can be true that God has a plan for you. That God knows what he's doing. That God knows what she's doing. Okay? And here's this word again, trust. Trust. Trust that it's all working out. Trust that you will be told what you need to know when the time is right. And God doesn't always reveal everything in store for you because it is too much to handle. Okay? Our little tiny human brains aren't meant to perceive everything. God is the infinite, omniscient, omnipotent goodness. We are a drop in the ocean. So while we are connected to that infinite intelligence, that infinite unconditional love, our capacity to hold the infinite is very, very, very limited. Very limited. They say that you approach God with knowledge. And I would put an asterisk to that, because you approach God in truth, with truth, true knowledge. And sure, there's truth about the material world that we live in. There's truth about the reality of our bodies and this existence. There's certain truths about our past lives and reincarnation, if you believe that. Although, if you resonate with this, you probably do. So, that's all true. It's all real and in some way, shape, or form happening. And it's also true that your beingness is unencumbered. Your true spiritual self, your true spiritual form, cannot be touched by darkness. That is absolutely true. That is capital A, absolute, capital T, truth. That is absolute truth. Right now, your third eye is being blasted the fuck open. Blasted open. I tell you. Oof, 10:10. Right on the clock as I look at that. And you know what? That's also the number for eyes of vision. Your ancestors are watching. We are just at such a pivotal point in history. Okay, I can't go into it. I can't go into it right now. They're saying this is not the message. I'm sorry, I get passionate. I'm worked up. But you just need to know that every change that you're undergoing in your life right now is exactly what is meant for you at this moment. It is all somehow, in some way, at some time, serving the highest good of all. That's a lofty statement, I know. At least that's what God keeps telling me, you know. It all serves a purpose. It all serves a purpose. And sometimes we don't see it in the moment. Sometimes we don't see it in that year. Sometimes we don't see it in this lifetime. But it always serves a purpose. You could have been born 5,000 years. Okay, they're really, I have to rein it in today because this is not the message. They're saying focus. I'm like, I'm going everywhere because there's so much I want to tell you, but I can't. It's not time yet. So I will focus on what this message first came through as. We're not getting into reincarnation. We're not getting into past lives in this life. Let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section. Yeah, that's the word. Let me know if that's something you'd like to go into. I'm gonna keep meditating on that and seeing about when the right time is, but for now, let me stay focused. 12-12. Funny, wasn't that the advice I was just trying to share with you? Like, to stay focused on one step in front of the other? Like, what's right in front of you right now? What needs to be done? And for me, right now, to deliver this message to you, I'm sorry, I'm cracking myself up. Oh my god, okay. A self-love message for you. Did I hit the self-love part? Mostly. There's one more thing on the self-love front, and then we're gonna get into this love reading. Okay, they said I finished the self-love message. Okay, love reading. So this is I was reluctant to say it at the start, but they told me at the start of this, if you made it this far into the video, you know it's for you. It's a twin flame collective message. I'm getting that we're gonna tap into divine masculines first. Yeah, divine feminines, I know. It's often ladies first, it's often feminines first, but I'm here to tell you that the masculines need your support right now because they're going through really deep tower moments as they're being brought back onto your timeline, onto their union timeline with you. Okay. What's going on with my divine masculines and what do they need to know? What do they need to know? Yeah, okay. Oh, yes. I'm hearing rip the curtains back. Like, shed light on everything. The divine masculines are coming into deep truth, and you're definitely feeling this in your energy body right now, really strongly. Like, I'm just seeing this waving the white flag of surrender to divine plan, because they want to run towards you, but they're on the horse and the horse is driving where they're going. This is God's horsepower that they're running on, okay? That's just what I heard. That's kind of funny. Okay. They're driving on God's horsepower, which means that they're either like they're surrendering deeper. Y'all are surrendering deeper. I say they, I just feel like sometimes I go back and forth with the pronouns, because sometimes it'll be like the way I channel, it's like a sentence for the feminines watching the masculines. Sometimes it's for the masculines watching the masculines. It feels like word vomit sometimes. I apologize. So we have next, cultivating prosperity. The abundance, hello. Whoa, what is that about? Hit me with it. Hit me with it. What is the... Ooh, I don't like that. Return that to sender. Send it back. Send it back. Clear from the throat. Clear from the heart. Send it back. And see, this is why I can't record every day. There are times when the energy is favorable. There are times when the energy is not favorable. That's for the feminines. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yo, I never do that. I just opened... I put this deck in here upside down and we got temperance like this. I don't read cards reverse, but we got temperance on the bottom like this. Yeah, oh my god. That's confirmation. Okay, so I just got a message about someone doing visualization, and that's confirming the third eyes being blasted open for all twin flames right now, especially the feminines. The feminines are seeing more clearly, and because of the truths that the feminines are getting, the divine masculines are being triggered. You divine masculines are being triggered so hard. Okay, earlier, the reason I pulled out the tarot deck was because I choked on this word abundance, that you guys are calling abundance towards you right now. Clear it and return it from the throat. I'm telling you. Okay. We got the Ace of Wands with the freaking devil. I'm hearing traps. Like booby traps. There have been booby traps set for you. Why? I'm like such... That feels so childish. I feel like a tween boy laughing at that. No offense, I know that was super stereotypical, but it just like brought me back to middle school, okay? And I'm seeing that you masculines are clearing out karmic wounding that has given you a false impression of what creativity is, what abundance looks like. You're redefining abundance because your vision has been opened. Your vision has been cleared. Whatever was in there scrambling that shit, pulled that out because of all the work your feminines have been doing. I'm not saying you're not working your ass off. I'm not saying you're not working your ass off. But I think, at least for the feminines that I know, it's been rough out here. It's been rough out here. And I know that's also part of the divine's plan, that they have the feminines working really hard right now, just to clear out all of these karmic timelines, also curses, karmic curses. So because they're clearing out and collapsing all of this like goo, I just like see it like black ooze, just fake nonsense from many timelines that you shared or were separated in. That's allowing your vision to flourish and allowing you to actually understand what it is that you're working towards, but also to appreciate your value even more. Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. Like your solar plexus, yeah, your solar plexus is being activated right now. You're being tasked with processing a lot of guilt and shame that you might have had around truly embodying what you feel in your core masculinity means to you. I mean, you're clearing the rest of your masculine wounds right now. For those of you that are super close to coming into 3D union, I'm hearing coming into marriage. And so, can I say that? Okay. The bond between your feminine becomes clearer as you clear out your chakra body, because you're more attuned. There's less debris. Yes? So because your third eye is opening, it's also blasting through your crown. I'm feeling like I need to do a little bit of light language for you guys, just to help clear out the space in your crown. The third eye and the solar plexus, that's all you, but this is gonna help open up your crown so you can more clearly see exactly what it is you're being guided towards. So you can hear the whispers of the divine. Many of you are already getting messages in your third eye, but because your crown is blocked off or being interfered with for a lot of you, no, some of you, it's important that you open up your crown so that you can understand what you're seeing. Because this is the vision, but this is the understanding, right? Okay, baby activation, but will be strong. If you feel inclined, you can go back and watch that weaving over again. I'm hearing your faith is being restored. Your faith in humanity. Your faith in the inherent goodness of the spirit soul. That true identity. And I see you're starting to, as you purge these heavy and difficult emotions, you're starting to embrace the magic of the divine again, the magic of the universe, and seeing how everything's slowly starting to come together. True magic is abounding in my life. I'm seeing some of you are moving homes. Some of you, okay, there's a lot coming through. Can you just give me like one thing at a time, please? Some of you are moving homes. You just did, or you will be soon, or that's something you're thinking about, which I think if you're feeling called to a particular place, make sure that you are 100% solid that intel is coming from your guides and the divine. Be sure. Then I'm seeing some of you are getting more involved with astrology, whether that's a personal study of your natal chart, you're going to see an astrologist, or someone you know is an astrologer. You could be an astrologer. Your feminine could be an astrologer. I'm getting that the feminine is starting to see you, or is wanting to see you take on a lighter hearted energy. And so this purge is helping you do that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. Like you're moving towards calmer waters. That's what I'm hearing off of this. Like you're inviting sweetness and playfulness back into your life. And that magnetic energy is going to help the feminines be more receptive to you, because they'll know that you want to open up to her, to the feminine. The feminine wants you to be vulnerable with her. And that means not always having your guard up. That means having a playful energy sometimes. Not in a way to avoid conversations that need to be had, but to I'm hearing to demonstrate that you have been working on your emotional intelligence. Now, I don't say that to call you out and come for you. I say that because to really understand a divine masculine, like a divine masculine, in order for a divine masculine to truly understand the divine feminine, they must work diligently on their emotional intuition, on their emotional intelligence. If you're not aware of your own emotions, how are you going to be able to hold space for hers, for the feminines? How can you be soft where she needs you to be soft and hard where she needs you to be hard? How can you lead her and guide her when she needs it if you can't understand what she's going through? And at the same time, you taking this space and the time to fully digest and experience your emotions, to sit with them and honor them, to process them. That's going to demonstrate to the feminine that you fully embrace your role as a masculine leader. Okay, it's interesting because as I say that, now I'm hearing it's time to get serious. Yeah, some of you could be moving in together, or when you come back into 3D union, you will be moving in together. Whoa. Yeah. The tower just fell off the bottom of the deck. So get ready to move when you two come together. For some of you that are really close to union right now, there's been a lot. Never mind. Never mind. There will be a message that I'll put out. I don't know. They're saying that they'll tell me. They'll tell me. They'll tell me. Where was I? Tower. Moving in together. So some of the feminines are, okay, for the feminines watching this, message for the masculines, like, sorry to be like revealing everything here. Yeah, some of the feminines are, I mean, this could also be validation for where the masculines' heads are at, but some of the feminines are sensing like that you guys are going to go ring shopping together, or that the masculine, when you finally come to see your feminine again, you're going to have a ring with you and be ready to propose to her right in that freaking moment. Propose to your feminine right freaking then. I don't know, that's just what I'm hearing. Some of the feminines are desiring that, and I'm also getting that some of the masculines are planning on that. Yeah. Things are going to start picking up really quickly, very shortly. Like, it could already be happening for you by the time you find this video. Like leading up to, like the moments leading up to this video. Now moments are not like, oh, I have 10 moments today. You could have one moment last 5 days, okay? It's about how you feel under the quality of time and your experience in the moment. I'm sorry, it was right there. Okay. I'm hearing don't go falling asleep. I also heard the Loch Ness monster. I'm not so well versed on my mythology. The Loch Ness monster. If y'all know why that's coming up right now, let me know. And now I'm hearing who let the cat out of the bag. Oh yeah, you guys, I'm so sorry. Oh. Someone could be named Lisa. I'm hearing Mark, Richard, Joe, John, Dane, Christopher, Alex. Some of you could be Greek or Italian. I'm hearing Roman, Japanese. I'm hearing Yugoslavian. Okay, what advice or messages do you have for the masculines right now? What do the masculines need to know right now? What do the divine masculines coming into twin flame union need to know? What do you need to know? You know, sometimes I think the shuffling is just to give me time to hear the messages, because my body can be occupied while my brain just receives the messages. Well, yeah, oh my god, there could not have been a more perfect card to fall out at this moment. We got Judgment. We got Judgment, and look at this art. Please take a minute and look at this art as I explain to you what the heck just came through, okay? I heard, this is the end. And I was like, oh, what do you mean? Is this the end of the masculine reading? No, this is the end. This is the end of it all. The end of the chaos. This is about ascension. Judgment is answering the call of God. Judgment is about answering the call of God. It's a crossroads. You have the choice to make, masculines. Are you going to do it all again? Which would be difficult, probably harder than moving forward. Or are you going to answer the call? That song, Skyfall by Adele, is coming through. 'Cause this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Let the sky fall. Yeah, that I could see that in my head, just the sky falling, and you see how it's just totally opening up here. The storm clouds are just falling away. The tower came through and blasted all that shit up, and it's like, okay, time to let go of everything that's standing in the way of your twin flame union. I mean literally everything. I mean every fucking thing that you're holding on to for dear life because you think it's gonna go with you. I'm telling you, you know what it is that I'm talking about, and it's not gonna go. It can't fly with you. It can't fly with you. I'm hearing like when you're in an airport and people trying to take in freaking explosives, like that just shit can't go with you. That karmic shit cannot go with you where you are going. Okay? It cannot go. And you don't want it. I mean it. You don't want it. You're mad. You might be mad hearing me say that. I'm sorry. I'm only so sorry because I am just here delivering the message. It's time to move. It's time to move. You've been sitting in one place for too long, stuck in these goddamn cycles, keeping you chained to the devil and his goddamn lies. I tell you, the shit has to end. It has to end, and it's clearing out. It is clearing the fuck out. Okay? It's clearing the fuck out. And that's what's making all this emotional stuff come up, and you're like, what the fuck is happening to me? Why is my life crumbling like that? It's because God said it's time to move. God said it's time to move. So get ready, pack your bags, pack your shit. Get the show on the road, okay? It's happening. It's coming. It's here. It's here. It's literally waiting for you. Okay. See, got me all worked up. Are there any other messages for the divine masculines? No. Is that the end of the reading for the divine masculines? No, it's not the end of the reading for the divine masculines, because now it's the divine feminines' turn, and you have to be listening to what the divine feminines got going on, okay? Can I leave these cards here? Okay. Put them back, shuffle them again. For the divine feminines, let me know. As we sit here, as we regroup, as we collect ourselves. Oh, I just gotta say, divine masculines are angry. Yeah, divine masculines are angry. That's why it got so, like, whisper screamy at you. Thanks for tolerating me. I just see, like, yeah, okay. Because the divine masculines have been in Eight of Swords without really understanding how deep into Eight of Swords they've been. Like, look at how tied up she is. Girl doesn't even know. She didn't even know. She's like, what? Where am I? What's going on? Those are the curses. Those are the past life traumas getting in the goddamn way. And the masculines are getting all fired up because they're seeing clearly now for the first time. Literally, they're seeing clearly now. Eight of Swords, freaking Tower. They're seeing it now. They're getting it. They're getting it. They're getting it. Oh my God. Shuffle again. What comes out? The Ace of Cups. They're getting that their heart has been with you the entire time. And everything else has just been one gigantic fucking scheme to keep them detached, unknowing, away from you. So, masculines, you should be aware that your feminines know that this is happening to you. They are feeling it very strongly. Very, 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 very strongly. Because the energy bodies, when you, like twin flames, y'all have like your own energy bodies, but you also have your joint energy bodies, and those are also in your body. So you're feeling that shit through your connection. You're feeling each other through your connection. So the feminines know that you're raging. The feminines know that you're processing things that you didn't even know you would ever have to process. And they're holding space for you. They're highly compassionate for you, if not a little bit frustrated, just because they wish you would show up already. Feminines. Didn't I say I was starting the feminine reading? I feel like I'm cross-talking, like y'all are cross-watching, so I'm speaking to everyone in all the energies. Okay. So the divine feminines are fucking tired, okay? Tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. And we know, the masculines are freaking exhausted because you guys are now starting to purge and purge and purge. But the feminines have been at war for quite some time. Quite some time. Fighting really hard. You see how tired I just got? Like, y'all, we are so tired, okay? Femmes, be tired. Because they are birthing union. I don't even need to say it again, because that's what's happening. And that's the tea. Oh my god, that was so dramatic. Okay. Feminines. Tell me what else is going on for the feminines. What do the feminines need to hear right now? Advice, confirmations. Tell me what's going on. What do the feminines, divine feminines, approaching twin flame union as I live and breathe in this moment? What's going on? So that was the tower moment that happened for the masculines that the feminines felt. Feminines, you could also be going through your own tower moment right now. Yeah. So they're happening at the same time. Either one happened first and it triggered the other, or God just said, boop, it all goes down. I'm hearing, oh my god, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Terrible. Except Humpty Dumpty is gonna get put back together again this time, because it's your union. Everything that was faulty or false, that wasn't meant to be yours, is being taken away. The only card that's coming out of this deck right now for the feminines is listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Because again, the more the masculines process their emotions, the deeper the feminines can sink into and surrender to the knowings of their hearts. And while it's a simultaneous process, right? So the feminines are everything, like similar to the masculines. They've been clutching onto things, to supports that haven't really been supporting them the way that they need. And oh, I just got chills. Holy moly, mother of God. Yeah. Okay, you have a lot of angelic support at this time. Oh my god, I literally can't stop shaking. Are you guys cold? Drink some tea, please. I'm hearing you guys are lonely. You guys are lonely and being brought to surrender more deeply into your relationship with the divine, because you know that you've always known that you could rely on God. You've always known that God was going solid for you, and you've been testing that has been tested in you. And this is, like, I'm hearing full stop. Like, this is everything that's you're being asked to surrender and embrace from the divine. Your heart is expanding. You could be experiencing heart palpitations at this time, racing heart, even clutching in the chest. Those are signifying like heart chakra activations and expansions. I'm hearing upgrades. Yeah, make sure also that when you're conversing with your guides and the divine, that your space is protected, that this conversation that you're having is protected. I'm just laughing because, like, I didn't mean to be so sassy right there, but I was like, y'all really got to do it, because this is real shit. I did a video. It was like one of my first videos that I put up on this channel. It was like the tagline for it that came through was, the closer you get, the greater the threat. And that was referring to your union, that this is literally war out here It's a literal spiritual war zone out here. Y'all be knowing. Y'all feminines be knowing things. That's just how they are. It's just how you are. Knowing things. And people be like, what? How do you know that? And it's just like, So, okay. For those of you that are feeling like, I'm hearing that the cognitive dissonance is catching up to you. Like maybe you've been able to separate your life. I want to say like your material and your psychic spiritual life. You've been able to keep them pretty separate, but things are shifting in such a way that you're being shown more truths about how these things overlap, and it's causing some dissonance in your mind about it. And I want you to create space for yourself that you can process the emotions that come with this as they arise, because this shit can be really hard to handle. These realizations, like this twin flame journey, is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And you know that. And I'm talking to you. Masculines, give your femmes some credit, okay? Really. Because we know you're out here being badass warriors and shit, but like these feminines, your feminines are like hardcore, I'm telling you. They are really out here doing the most. And because of how obedient you have been, dear feminines, how obedient you have been to the divine callings and inspirations in your heart, you are receiving so many blessings at this time. Yeah, I got confirmation on that for you. Receiving from angels, shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. Didn't I say before that you had so much angelic support? Oh, love that confirmation. Love that confirmation. Masculines do too, of course, but the feminines are really going through it. Like, really, I'm hearing a dark night of the soul for some of you. And it's different. Being angry and raging and processing emotions is different from a dark night of the soul. Because, whoa, this is the leap of faith that will bring you into your masculine's arms. My solar plexus is going off as I say that. Divine feminines, you are a priceless, sacred gift to this earth, to this race of beings, humanity, okay? I'm hearing that song, Treasure, Bruno Mars. That is what you are. Masculines are seeing it now. They're starting to get it. They're starting to get it. And it's possible too that the masculines have understood. That's just been covered by malicious intent from others. But your will is strong and growing stronger every single day. That's why God tests us. That's why we're here to learn lessons, so we can grow stronger in our faith. Can I have some messages of support? Or just, I'm feeling it's like the feminines are needing messages of support right now. What else do you want the feminines to know right now? Yeah. Ooh. Go to your power place, wherever you go to recharge, I'm seeing for some of you, it's the ocean, the beach, a body of water, a lake, a river. Some of you, it's stargazing or hiking to mountaintops. Some of you, it's a temple or your altar. Wherever you go that you feel so held by God, the divine, seek that out. Seek out that feeling within you, because that is inner union. Inner union is connecting the heart fully to the divine without interruption, without interference. And I see that you've been feeling the tendency here to guard your heart. Okay. I've been seeing here that you've had the tendency to guard your heart. And it's absolutely understandable considering the amount of shit you've been through. Absolutely understandable. Is this a song? This life ain't easy, I'm hearing. Is that song lyrics? So I'm seeing, just keep your eyes on God, keep your eyes on the divine, and that's going to help you pull yourself, that's going to help God pull you out of this cognitive dissonance, okay? That's going to help you integrate these realizations, these truths, these tower moments, but connecting to the divine, to your power places, to whatever it is that helps you recharge. I'm like, also stay hydrated, please. Like, some of you are probably really dehydrated right now and need to be drinking a lot more water. Please do so. If you can drink spring water, I encourage you to do so. And rest as you need it, okay? At the same time, focusing on taking care of what needs to get done. Like, you don't really need to be going above and beyond right now, okay? I know you want to. I know you want to go 40 miles ahead of where you are, but there's a reason you're here now and not there now. There's a reason, okay? I'm not here to tell you what that reason is, because I don't know. Your situation is unique. I'm just here to tell you that there is a reason, okay? And that God knows what God is doing. Always, I had that realization today. God knows what God is doing. Always. Any closing messages for the twin flames at this time? The sun. 19. 10. 1. 101. Oh my god. Portal energy. That's portal energy. Look at that. Look at. Look at. What's that song? Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly. So, that's here for you. It's coming. It's right around the corner. I heard right around the bend. Yeah, stay safe on the roads while you're driving. I don't know why, but stay safe on the roads while you're driving. Especially if it's icy on the roads, be careful. And make sure you're paying attention. Yeah, huge. Huge thing. Please be paying attention on the road if you drive, if you are driving. Yeah, my crown and third eye are going off right now just looking at this card. You're getting the downloads. Someone doesn't want me saying this. Clear that and block it, please. Clear that and block it. I know exactly who it is. I know exactly who it is. And they can kick it. They can kick rocks. Okay? Now I even forgot what I was saying. My goodness. You're getting the downloads and upgrades that you need to enter 3D union. I'm hearing to enter marriage. Okay. Yeah. You don't need to worry so much. That song. Don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. See, I think I see sometimes that song, it was Swedish House Mafia. It says, what? Heaven's got a plan for you, and sometimes it's heaven's got a prayer for you. I think it can be both. I think it's plan. Right now it's resonating with me as plan for this message. Yeah, because we got the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here too. After that, what is it? The freaking tower again. I literally can't. You can't make this shit up, I tell you. The 7 of Cups, the tower, and the 10 of Cups. I rest my case. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about anything because God's got you covered. God's got everything covered all the time. All you need to do is just show up and take that next step that you're being told to take. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Goodness gracious. You have so much support from the divine right now. I mean, always. And right now, I think you're starting to feel it. You're starting to notice it. You're starting to see it just a little bit more. Please maintain an open mind and a mood of gratitude. I was hearing attitude of gratitude, but that sounded too cliche, so I didn't want to say it. Keep an attitude of gratitude. Here I go. I said it twice. Oh my god, I'm such a fool. You know what? I was trying to close this out nicely, then I had to go make a fool of myself. You guys, things are working out for you. Everything's always working out for you, according to your highest good, and the highest good of all. And as soon as you really fully embrace that, you will see your life change. Maybe not how you expect, but in the end, it will be exactly what was necessary to get you to where God was trying to bring you. Okay? And with that, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.